Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So the best stocks to be buying during these times. In this video, I'm gonna make it short, guys. A quick video sharing with you guys the stocks that I'll be looking at the most during these times while everything is dirt cheap. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Share with you guys the stocks I'll be nibbling my way into, and I'm looking to hold for the next, 2 to 3 years plus, guys. So as we know, since the market is in a crazy discount, 50, 60, 70, some stocks even 80% off from the highs, we know it's going to be able to get back. Well, we never know, judging by the history of the stock market and all the recessions and the catastrophic events that happen that caused the market to go into one of the biggest market crashes in history that we have went over and few in some of the past videos. We know the recovery time for each market crash has been different. Like the 2020 market crash was one of the quickest recovery crashes we ever seen. It recovered in 33 days, even though in a few months and months later it went back down, but it still recovered in 33 days. And we had another market crash that recovered in 17 months. In the greatest market crash that that we ever experienced in 1949, it took over 25 years for the market to recover. So I just can't say just because you buying at these levels, you're going to see crazy quick returns in a matter of months or years or so, because nobody knows, to be honest. But from my opinion and my perspective on it, I do believe the economy is going to get back right soon. Not soon, but in the next year or so, most definitely we'll be back, probably pumping stronger than ever, guys. So you already know, I do believe the market will not recover as quickly as 2020 pandemic market crash, but it will recover pretty quickly, meaning at least 30%, 40%. Some of these stocks that got hit the worst will recover, guys, and it's about 50%, because some got hit 80, 70%. So I can see them at least getting back 35, 40% pretty quickly. So you already know, guys, I do believe that is going to happen for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at these bangers we got. The first banger on the list you definitely need to be nibbling in my opinion, is Amazon, guys. Amazon, we already know it's at 109 now. It had a stock split and made it more accessible to the public. And basically, whenever a company have a split, guys, they just trying to make their company price appear cheaper so more people can invest in it. And usually after a company does that, they usually go on to do pretty well for that year to show great returns, because a lot more retail investors, a lot of people will be able to say, hey, I can afford a whole share now of Amazon, and they'll buy into it, guys. And really all they did was just split up the pie with the investors that was already invested in it, gave them the same amount but more shares, that equals out to be the same amount of money. So let's go to our next banger, guys. We got Tesla. You definitely want to be nibbling at Tesla, but I do believe it could come down to that $500 range, guys. That $500 level. Hey, you tell them, hey, go see what mama doing. You hear me? You hear me? Let's see what mama doing. Hmm. Okay, you can stay in here. We're gonna say the next stop. Say the next stop. The next stop we got on the list, guys, is Square. I do believe Square could get back near them all-time highs pretty quickly, guys. It's down over 70+%. Was trading near $275 at its peak on August of 2021. So I do believe Square could definitely get back 50% near those all-time highs pretty quickly, guys, as the market starts to turn around. So that's when you definitely want to have on your radar as well. Another banger on the list we got would be Meta, Facebook. A lot of people know it as Facebook, but Facebook is basically one of those stocks that a lot of people might lose out on because they see the shift that's happening. We know a lot of social media companies come and go. They come and go, they come and go. But not many of them get the chance to get ahead of the curve and the new wave and whatever. I don't really agree with what metaverse and what Facebook, the direction is going into, but I mean, far as the consumers, where the money going, it definitely could be here. It definitely will. The digital crazy type world is going into is definitely going to be a money maker, guys. So basically, Meta, Facebook, able to get ahead of the curve, change their whole outlook, change their name, and reinvent themselves, reinvent the wheel to keep that money turning. Because if they didn't, they was going to lose out on a whole lot of money and possibly go broke. Not broke, like meaning, he need somebody for something. Once you get that wealthy and rich, you almost gonna be rich forever pretty much, unless you just, got it dumb as a dough-nail, and you can't be that dumb making that much money, being that smart to create what he created. So anyways, guys, I do believe Meta has huge potential, especially, not to get off topic, go into many details. We did a video on it, but what's going on with TikTok? TikTok coming in, taking over the game. All the US companies, social media outlets, they in shame right now. They all messed up in the head. They losing billions and billions of dollars due to the fact that this TikTok just came in and took over. So they trying to get rid of it and ban it because of many different reasons. The reason I shared in that video, and that's also another reason. It costing a lot of American US companies to lose a lot of money. So we already know, guys, we already know what this country is about, in almost every other country as well. But anyways, the next bang on the list, guys, can't hold you guys long, will be Coinbase. Coinbase, $48. Oh my. Oh my, and it definitely could possibly come down lower. I can see it spiking, of course. Like I told you guys, I'm well prepared for any spikes. Is normal with prices being this cheap. It's just, people see the opportunity. It's going to rise regardless, just to come back down. But Coinbase, I can definitely see it spiking back to the 50s, maybe even 60, coming back down lower. Possibly if Bitcoin want to come down lower like we expecting it to. So right now, the price it is, and plus you could, wait. But you never want to wait too long, because you might not never see this price again. That's why you always want a dollar cost average in to make sure you're getting it. But anyways, guys, the next bang on the list will be Carvana. Carvana is not making profit yet. It's not a profitable company, but at $21 a share, and Carvana was sitting at what, $300 range, maybe even more, just months ago, back in 2021. And now it's at 21. And I know it's like the Amazon of the car industry, and it's coming in and taking over the game strong. I like the customer service. I got a car from Carvana, so I like the experience. We know people got bad experiences out there, but that's gonna be like that with any business, any individual, any whatever you doing. People gonna have. It's gonna be some people. 100% ain't gonna always have a good experience or like what you got going on. It's gonna be a small percentage that don't, like it or didn't. You can't suit everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't for everything. But anyways, that's all the stocks I got for you on this one. You already know what to do, guys. Like I say, find your own wave. Invest in stocks that you understand. You already know, guys. I love y'all. I got to go. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show, and we go.